if you do not know how to find the maximum and minimum value of a quadratic equation using complete the square, you're going to struggle in math. And I do not want that. So in this video, I'm going to teach you exactly how to easily find the max and minimum value of any quadratic equation. And I'll go through 3 practice questions with you to show you how to apply this concept in your answers. Okay, and by the end of watching this video, you will know exactly how to do so. So first and foremost, let's just go through the fundamentals. In order to answer this question, you need to know how to complete the square. And just as a recap, completing the square means you go from a quadratic equation form like this, ax squared plus bx plus c. You go into this a bracket x minus b squared plus k, where a and k are constants. And on top of that, you also need to know how to sketch, or rather not sketch, but how to visualize quadratic equations. I have talked about these 2 concepts in my earlier videos, which you can find on the right hand side of this video right now, but I'm going to go through this entire video assuming you already know how to do so. So if you need more help, you can go ahead and look at all of my other videos on this channel. And with that, let's just jump right in. So as given an equation, right, let's say we have this quadratic equation in the completed the square form. Let's say we have y equals to 2 bracket x minus 3 plus 5 here. 2 bracket x minus 3 square plus 5. And how will it look like? So since this is 2 is more than 0, therefore it's a smiley face. That means the quadratic graph is like that, and it will have a minimum point. Whereas, let's say we do a side-by-side comparison and we have y equals to negative 2 x minus 3 square plus 5. Since this is negative, that means negative 2 is smaller than 0. This will be a sad face, where we will have a maximum point. So to know whether the graph is a U-shape or an inverted U-shape, you will always look at the value of this, or essentially the value of the coefficient of x squared, right? X squared, we look at the coefficient, which is essentially just 2 or 2, right, in these cases. So since it's a smiley face, let's just plot the graph over here. Y, x, y, x. Okay, now in order to find the minimum maximum point, right, over here you have established that this is a minimum point and this is a maximum point because of the value of the a over here. The next thing you need to do is to figure out, okay, what are the coordinates of these turning points, right? Because just a recap, turning points collectively refer to, maximum and minimum point collectively refer to turning points. Max point, minimum point. Both of them can be referred to together as turning points. And it makes sense, right? Because at the bottom of the graph over here, or at the top of the graph over here, that's where the graph turns. Very easy. We know that coordinates is x, y, right? This is a pair of coordinates. So to find the x coordinate of the turning point, you will take this inside the bracket and you will equate it to 0. So you will take x minus 3 is 0, and therefore x is 3. And therefore, this turning point, or rather this minimum point, is 3. The x coordinate of the minimum point is 3. And the corresponding y coordinate is just this number over here. So it's 5. Do note that if this is minus 5, then you will take minus 5. But since this is 5, you will just take 5. And this is the coordinates of the minimum point. So here, y equals to 2 bracket x minus 3 square plus 5. And on the other hand, over here, this we will equate it to 0, right? X minus 3 is 0, therefore x is 3. And we'll take this value over here, so the max point is also 3, 5. But since this is a set phase, the graph will look like this. Y equals to negative 2 x minus 3 square plus 5. And that's pretty much it. In order to find the coordinates of the minimum or maximum point, first thing you need to know is to figure out, is it a smiley face or a sad face? And how you do that is you look at the value of the coefficient of x squared. In this case, 2 is bigger than 0, therefore it's positive, therefore it's a smiley face. Right? Positive is smiley face, negative is sad face. And since it's a smiley face, the lowest point is a minimum point, and the highest point of a negative is a max point. And to find the coordinates of the minimum / maximum point, to find the x coordinate, you would look at the bracket over here. Everything inside you equate to 0 and you solve for x. And once you solve the value of x, that x value is the x coordinate of the turning point. And the corresponding y coordinate of the turning point is just the constant that is outside of the bracket over here. And that is exactly how you find the maximum and minimum point. I'll just show you 3 more examples over here to really drive this point home. Okay, let's say I have y equals to negative 5x plus half square minus 3. So since this is negative, that means it is a sad face. That means I will have a maximum point. And the coordinates of the maximum point, I will take x plus half equal to 0. Therefore, x is negative half. And the corresponding y coordinate is negative 3. And therefore, the maximum point is just negative half, negative 3. On the other hand, you have y equals to, let's say, 8x minus 3 square plus half. This is bigger than 0. 8 is bigger than 0. Therefore, it will be a smiley face. And it will have a minimum point. And the x coordinate is x minus 3 over here equals to 0. X is 3. And the corresponding y value is over here, which is half. And therefore, the minimum point is just, it occurs at 3 half. X comma y. And the last example, half x plus 4 square plus 2. So half is bigger than 0. Therefore, it's a smiley face. It has a minimum point. And therefore, to find the coordinates of the turning point, you will just let x plus 4 equals to 0. And x is negative 4. And the corresponding y value is just 2. So the minimum point occurs at negative 4, 2, xy. So this is exactly how to find the maximum and minimum value of quadratic equations using complete the square. And if you still don't know how to complete the square, I want you to go and click on this video on the right over here, where I will teach you exactly how to complete the square step by step. And once you can understand that, you will be able to better appreciate this video and ace your math exams. And if you need more personalized help for math, go ahead and click on the description under this video for more support and resources. And with that, thanks for watching, and always remember, you are just one mark away. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.